Hey everyone, welcome to Engage. So today we're talking about my favorite way to shoot a spinner at a PRS style match. If you talk to 5 guys, you'll get at least 3 takes on the best way to shoot a spinner. This method I'm going to share, I learned at one of my previous matches from Paul Higley. It's the method that I like the best. A typical spinner setup is between 200 to 400 yards out. They have a crossbar, a plate on the top, and usually a more generous plate on the bottom. Often the idea is to get some amount of impacts and the plate spinning in a set amount of time. The first step is to measure in mils or MOA the distance between the crossbar and the middle of the plate. You can do that by putting a reticle over it and seeing how far apart they are. In this case, it looks to be about 2 mils. Next, make sure you have your dope for the distance. Let's say for this example, you put your info into your ballistic calculator and it comes out to 3.4 mils of elevation. We're going to be aiming to hit the bottom plate only. You can shoot the top plate, the top and bottom, but I'm a fan of the bottom plate only for a reason you'll see in a second. I also recently watched a great video by the 6'5" guys on spinners. They found that shooting the bottom target only was more consistent for PRS style shooting. I'll link to that video below. So, if I were going to be shooting the bottom plate and I didn't dial in any elevation into my scope, here's what the holdover would look like. We're up 3.4 mils. Now we're going to do some subtraction. Take the elevation you need to hit the targeted distance and subtract off the distance between the crossbar and the center of the bottom plate. Next, we're going to dial in that result of 1.4 mils into the scope. Since we have 1.4 mils of elevation dialed in, we don't need to hold 3.4 mils anymore, we need to hold 2. And check it out, the crosshairs are now smack dab in the middle of the crossbar. The crossbar won't be moving when you get the plate swinging. You can hold on the crossbar and your elevation will be right on for the middle of the bottom plate when you fire. Take your first shot, get it swinging, then fire when the target is on the downswing from front to back. The time of flight determines how much you need to shoot in advance of the plate being at the bottom of the swing. Most people just shoot when it's on the downswing. That's typically good enough. And that's about it. Try it out and see if it helps. Let me know in the comments if you have a different way that you shoot spinners at a PRS style match that you like better. Here's to small groups, small extreme spreads, and many impacts.